Hello, Virtuous Woman. You made it. Woo! Day 12 of the Virtuous Woman Challenge. We are on the last day. It's kind of bittersweet, but I know that over these past 12 days, you have done some phenomenal changes for the better within your life. If you stuck with all 12 days, which hopefully you did, because I know that those are amazing changes that are about to occur within your life. Day 12's motivation is faith. And faith comes from the entire scripture. The whole entire virtuous woman passage focuses on faith. Now, we've always heard the term walk by faith and not by sight. That means that those are things that you believe in, not necessarily things that you can actually see, but you'll walk in the way of the desires of your heart, correct? So faith is the substance of things unseen and the evidence of things hoped for. That means that a virtuous woman has to have a heart of expectancy. You know that there's only a certain amount of things that you can do. But we know that we serve a limitless God who is able to go far above and beyond what we can even imagine. So we have to expect that once we do what we're supposed to do, that God will do and handle the rest. We constantly have people in our lives that may say, well, I don't understand how this going to work for you. And getting in our ear and making us feel a little bit discouraged. But we have to remain strong. Remember yesterday we talked about being clothed in dignity and strength. We have to stay strong and strong-minded and constantly remind ourselves that God is and always will be in control. He is the one who has the final say so. So we have to have that type of expectancy in our hearts that say, you know what? I've done as much as I can. I'm doing the best that I can. And I know that God will handle the rest. So faith means that you have to have hope in God and a belief in God and a trust in God for Him to do His part. Because for every vision that He gives you, God will give you provision. He didn't ask you to figure the whole thing out. All He says is do what I ask. Do the parts that I need for you to do on earth. Let me handle the supernatural part. Let me figure out the rest. Don't you even worry. Just keep doing whatever it is that you are doing, and I will figure out the rest. A lot of you are probably thinking, I don't know. This whole virtuous woman concept is just a bit much. It seems like we're kind of going backwards as women. All this being in the home and cooking and cleaning and taking care of kids. I don't know about all of this. I'm focused on my career, or I'm focusing on my business, and I'm focusing on something else that's not what you focused on. Well, guess what? That is totally up to you to decide what you want to do with your life. But I know the plans that God has for us as women. And this is it. So I'm going to follow them as best as I can while I'm here. Because I know that God is going to handle the rest. He gave each of us talents. He gave each of us gifts that we still have to put into use. And we have to have faith that God is going to work things out in our favor. But we constantly have to seek Him. Seek His face. Discern what His voice is telling us to do. That's our job as virtuous women. It's to be that example of what faith looks like. And to have that expectancy in our heart. And that belief. And that it has to be so strong that nothing or no one on this earth can tear you from it. Because people will get in your ear. What? You waiting on God? Well, why is it taking you 5 years? No, you shouldn't have even done that in the first place. You should have just stayed on your job. You should have stayed with this. You should have done this and done that. And that will make you think that you have made a mistake. But God does not make mistakes. Everything happens in His perfect timing. So sometimes we have to remember that our plans are much different from God's plans. Much different. You may think that this is the way that your life is supposed to go. This is the way you planned it. This is why you went to college. This is why you got on this job. This is why you moved to this state or this city and got this particular house and drive this particular car. It was because this is the plan that you had. These are the friends that you kept. These are the events that you attended because those are what fit into your plan. But let me remind you that your life is not about the plans that you make, but the plans that God has for you. And He will work everything together for the good that know the Lord according to His purposes and His plan. Don't ever forget that. It is His purpose and His plan. You are merely a servant of His plan. Don't get so conceited that you cannot remember Who is actually in control in this situation? You are a servant and you serve the Most High God. Make him proud and be the virtuous woman that he designed you to be. Trust me, your life will flourish. I know within these past 12 days, I have been through so much emotionally. I would love to just sit down and blog. And I'm actually probably going to do that today. And I'll send it to you and let you know it's just been so much that has happened in these past 12 days from July 1st to July 12th. And God just has me working out of the number 12 this year. And He has just really blessed me with new visions and new opportunities that I know only can come from Him. I've gotten every sign and every confirmation in the book. So please continue to seek God, seek His Word, connect with like minded women who are on the same path that you are on. It's scary at first. This is my first time really being a work at home mom and trying to become this virtuous woman, homeschooling the kids. I'm cooking more than I've ever cooked in my life in these past 12 days. It has just been an amazing experience, but I feel so much power and authority now and control over my life, whereas things I think before were controlling me and causing me stress and anxiety and worry. And those are feelings that I honestly have not felt in the past few days. And it feels crazy, but it feels great at the same time. So please go back, read your journal, meditate over the Virtuous Woman scripture, see where you can make your improvements. Everything that you have been challenged to do over these past 12 days, continue on. Keep them. They are great systems to help you improve your life. And if you want to go further, you really want to see what other areas of your life you can improve, I am available for coaching. I know that a lot of people don't really understand the purpose of a life coach, but let me tell you, it's an accountability partner. Somebody that's going to be able to check in with you and say, hey, how are things going? Do you need help creating an action plan? Because a virtuous woman is a woman of action. We can't just merely learn and hear, but we have to be doers as well, right? So a life coach is really a person that's going to help you step in and do just that. Do. So many people have visions, but they just don't understand how they're going to go about executing that vision. And that is where I am here. This is what I step in with as your life coach, is to help you execute the plans for your life. And if you are a Christian woman, trust me, I've got scripture to back it up for days. I've had to sit down and really talk to myself and minister to myself in my daily Bible reading. So I've got some great techniques that I would really love to share with you. If you would like to take it a step further, please visit my website, reginacoley.com. Click on the Triumphant Coaching Success Club page and check out some of the packages that are available there. I hope to connect with you soon. I hope this 12 days has been an amazing transformational time for you, and I hope to connect with you on another challenge or through my Coaching Success Club soon. I wish you many, many blessings. Again, from my house to yours, be blessed and be virtuous. See you later.